This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so next topic under special procurement, so we are going to discuss third party process. So what is third party PO process means? So we are the manufacturing company. Okay, so manufacturing company, one of our customer is requested from us materials. Okay, when we received purchase order from one of our customer, but currently we don't have that much of quantity whatever we got the requirement from the one of our customer. So what we will do at the time, so we will receive the order from one of our customer, then we will release one more PO to vendor with our customer detail. So vendor will supply the materials to the our customer. Instead of we sending materials to the directly customer, then we will the vendor will supply the materials to the customer. Once materials received to customer, I mean deliver the customer, then vendor will send the invoice to company, then company will raise one more invoice sending to the vendor, I mean customer. Once customer will make the payment to company, then company will make the payment to the vendor. So this is third party process. See here the customer, so customer will send the PO first to company. So under company, SD people, they will receive the purchase order from the customer, because as a MM teams, we are not directly interact with the customer. So SD people interact with the customer. So once a customer will send the PO to company, so you will see here the first point, our company sales department receives a PO from the PO from our customer. Okay, that is next company will send the PO with the delivery address as a customer shipping address. So because when we receive the order from one of our customer, we don't have much stock quantity. So what they will do, SD peoples, okay, we don't have stock, then we will send a mail to the MM team. We will create one sales order. Okay, so we will create SD people, they will create sales order, they will sending to the SDP MM team. So once sales order approved by internally, then MM team will send the PO to our vendor with the customer shipping address. So our vendor will send the materials to the customer places. So that is the third party. See here the process. So vendor will supply materials to directly to the customer. Okay. Vendor will send the invoice to company. Vendor will vendor bill the bill will be settled after the company got the payment from customer. So this is third party process. Okay, so first we receive the request from the customer received by the company will send the PO to vendor will supply the materials to the customer places. So once the materials received customer, then the vendor will send the invoice to the PO, invoice to the company. Once we receive the invoice from company, then we will one more invoice we will create and sending to the customer. So this is third party process. Before we creating this process, so this is the process step. So first we have to create a schedules lines category. What is this schedules lines category means? It's a whenever, okay, see here first we are creating materials with the material type is Hava. We should select only Hava only for the third party process material type. So interview also ask, so what is the material type in third party Hava? Hava means it's a trading goods, like ROH is the raw materials, FPRT finished materials, like Hava is a trading goods. Next, customer creations. So far we discussed vendor creations with MM teams, SD teams, they will interact with the customers. The customer creations T code is the XT01, but the changes XT02, display XT03. Okay, next sales order creations. MM teams from we will create sales purchase order, but they will create SO. SO means it's a sales order. They will create SD people. So VA01 is the T code, VA02 is changes, VA03 is the display. Anyway, we'll see practically how. See, for customer creation, sales order creations, we need sales organizations. Like yesterday we did last previous we discussed MM and SD integrations, sales organization created and purchase, I mean distribution channel division we created, right? So we have to use that and we will need to create this customer creation, sales order creations. Next, whenever they creating sales order SDP, automatically backend purchase requisition will be created automatically, because as MM teams, if we create any purchase order, we need PR. Without PR, we cannot create directly purchase order. So but sales order creation at the time, SD peoples, they will backend automatically purchase requisition will be created, because we don't want again multiple times for create any request. So automatically it will be create. How it automatically PR will creations? Because of this schedules lines category. Okay, anyway, we'll see in practically if you will understand. So schedules lines category we have to create. So then we need to be assigned to schedules lines category. So these two steps, then because of these two steps, whenever we creating sales order, automatically PR will creating. Based on PR number, we will create purchase order. Okay, once a PR is done, or PO is done, then we will send the purchase order to the vendor. Vendor will directly supply the materials to the our customer. So here delivery creations. So PO creation, goods receipt, invoice verification, that MM team will take care. But these two steps, delivery creation, invoice creations, it will be taking care the SD teams. We are not bothered about. Even this also, customer creation, sales order creations, these two steps also. Delivery creations. What is delivery creations? Again means, so once a customer received material from vendor, we will do internally SD teams. Okay, so materials is delivered to customer places one of our vendor. Accordingly, they will create one invoice. So materials is delivered there. So we will create one invoice. We need to collect the money from the customers. So that for invoice creation VF01, this delivery creations VL01N or VL02 also we can use anyone. Two again changes, even the same we can use that also. But delivery creations VL01 and invoice creation VF01. So these steps involved under this in a third party process. Okay, now we'll see practically. So before we go creation of materials, we should create this schedules lines category and assign schedules lines category. So we'll see first this one, then we'll go for material creations, and rest of steps we will see. Okay, so for define schedules lines category for navigation, SPRO reference IMG, sales and distribution. Sales and distribution. Under sales and distribution, sales. Okay, under sales, sales documents. Under sales documents, schedules lines. Under schedules lines, define schedules lines category. This T code is a VO V6. So this is T code I entered. VO V6. Okay, but standard schedules lines category is a CS. See, this is standard schedules lines. I entered here CS. I will make it schedules lines category. Standard is CS. Okay, 2 characters length, whether numeric or alpha. The standard is CS. Okay, we can create here, copy this CS, or we can go for standard also, no problem. Okay, but anyway we'll create one. Select line item, go to copy as. See here, you can enter whatever you want, a numeric or alpha. Okay, let's say examples. So S6 we created. Okay, so here schedules lines S6 I will put here. See here, whenever we creating schedules lines, I mean whenever they create SD teams, sales order automatically here order create use these lines automatically PR will be standard for do certain things and all. Else, don't be again create materials. Order type is ENB. So PR document type is ENB. Okay, this document type is ENB. Document type. Okay, we need to be set the okay, it will select and just category and what are the informations here. Teams next I third party PO process for processing this thing 5 is from their SD item category in SD side is creating is 5, but in the team we purchase our is okay. That is the material subcon are like this these services. So degree 5 yes is a third party PPT. And okay, yes, and this is from category SD side I should be account as is related to FI teams. This is whenever we do this account assignment cat process, what are the GLF accounts assigned to back end that is all we should say so sorry inside it if you actually should select third party this one may category B of the things all application account assignment because some if anything any GL accounts it's not properly assigned this in third processing. So maybe X traces it is an X account if you select this ones. Then you want to create this okay. Yes. So okay, we need to go back. Whatever you send accounts the credit if we see in Google we don't know how to fix that errors. Okay, just close and we'll go back this one after you save the data. Okay, so we'll go back. Next is assign schedules lines categories. This T code is a VO V5. Okay, this is, so whatever we created here, schedules lines category, we created S6. Okay, this S6 needs to be assigned to here third party. Okay, PO process item categories TAS. So interior also they will ask at the time of PO creation in item category what is third party. Okay, third party PO process item category TAS. This is standard. Okay, whatever we created in S6 we need to be assigned to TAS. Okay, so go to position. So item category it will ask TAS. Okay, here WWSA, just remove this one. S6 we created, just enter and save. So this first two we have to do these two steps before you creating materials or maybe after also. But why we creating this means, so whenever SD teams they creating sales order, automatically the PR will be converted. Okay, this is one steps. Then we'll directly go to the material creation MM01. Okay, that's examples. Uh, okay, hard disk 2 TB. Okay, mechanical engineering. Here I will take finished materials. Okay, enter. So far we discussed basic data, purchasing, plant and storage, location, accounting. Now we need to be select to sales organization also. One and sales general plant data, because this is, oh sorry, this here we should select a material type is Hava trading goods, right? We should select this only. We not choose any other material types. We should go for only Hava trading goods. Okay, enter. Then we have to select to sales organizations. Why? Because it's a MM and SD integrations we done configurations. Whenever you do a third party, and we need to be select to sales organizations. Okay, enter. So plant here D1 P1 and storage locations. Okay, I have one centralized one sales organization. For all the batches purpose, I created one commonly one that I will use. So double eight and distribution channel double eight. Okay, enter. Next hard disk materials. Okay, 2 TB. Then base of measure PC metal group is 0001. Okay. See in sales organizations here, so output tags, this automatically SD teams they will create real time, but whatever the standards are there we will select here. Zero is a no tax. Maybe in real times if SD people they will create sales percentage, I mean output tags, so we can select. So but here I will select 0 as a standard one. Okay, next enter. So here sales organization 2, under that it's a general item category group, and item category group is a standard is a NORM, that's norm. So now we are creating third party, we should enter BANS, that is standard. Even the real time also we should enter this BANS. Okay, what is BANS means? Same definition is third party, because it is a third party POV processing. Here see item category BANS we should select. Okay, so rest of fields it's not require anything, just general item category and item category group BANS we should select. Next here general plant. So under plant is a availability check, standard is a 01. What is 01 definition means? It's a as soon as possible or daily requirement, how these materials, so based on consumption. So something it's a 01, it is a daily requirement of consumables. We just enter this one. Here shipping data in times in days it is there. Transportation group is there and loading group is there. So transportation group is we can tell our vendor to how we need to supply these materials, how if you wanted, if any are platters if you wanted, or 0002 is a liquid form, or if it's 0003 is a container, or 0004 is a train, or maybe 0005 a lot of trucks. So how the big materials and all, how you wanted tell the vendor, he will supply accordingly. But additional maybe shipping charges will be there, that will be there. But this how you wanted materials, the shipping methods they will send accordingly, how you were, how we required him. So I will select here standard is 0001. Okay, here loading group is there. So loading group also, let's say examples, our materials, we place the order, it is in whatever we given a vendor material ordered, it will not come on lift also. Maybe the weight is, height is there, the door size, it is width is very less is there. So even the staircase also is very, it's our office in sixth floor or maybe fifth floor. It's a -2 or ground floor, they will come. If the manpower they want to shift it to through staircase in fifth floor, it's a heavy weight is there, manpower very less is there. How? So we need to be communicated against the vendors. So whenever we sending giving that kind of metals, we need to be tell the vendor at the delivery time you should bring the crane because our office in fifth floor. So if you deliver it in ground floor, it's very difficult to move the materials to ground floor to fifth floor. We will tell the vendor to bring the crane or maybe forklift. So based on materials requirement, we can. So 000 is a manual. So we can show whether lift or maybe staircase. But in this case, I'm just a standard. I will choose anyone. Let's go. I will select a 000. So this is some of the sales information. Next is a standard. Our purchase, what we enter in purchase group is 001. Okay, plan to get the valuation class for the third party trading goods Hava is 3100. So 3000 RAM materials, FPRT 792025, and third party one more metal pipeline, it's different, or the LEH is different movement. Valuation classes are there. But here trading goods for the 3100 is the valuation classes. So just enter the price, the automatic price control we will come. We'll just enter here. So price, let's say example 3000 per piece, roughly I'm saying. Okay. So metal is created. Next, we are going to create customer creation. So customer creations is a T code as a XD01. So XD02 for the changes, any XD03 for the display. So here also same functionalities whenever we creating XD01. See, SK01 we will use the vendor, for XD01 for customer. See here account group we also select. See account group here again 0001 it is there for standard. We need to be select here sold to party. The standard is a 0001 sold to party. That means it's my one of my customer. He will solding part because we will sell the metals to him. That will come under as a account group as a sold to party. So here customer, again vendor columns we will enter numeric or alpha. So that is here also. Let's say examples. I will enter simply maybe here also. Okay. Tata 100. So one of my customer. Okay. Company code D123. Sales organization. See, whenever we creating sales order or sales customer, so we need to be enter the sales organization, distribution channel, division is a common all the applications. So here sales organization I create 8888, then distribution channel, division, then enter. So here also address will come. So whenever we creating the vendor, it's the first, it's the general data will come. There is the address will come. So here also we need to be enter where this Tata 100. Okay, customer. Okay, here just enter Tata 100. Then postal Bangalore, I mean city. Then country India. Here transportation zone is there. In India, which side will come? Like it is in whether it's east or west. You can choose anyone accordingly. So in just standard, I will select here east. After this one, then you go for save. Then it will again it will go to reconciliation account. We need to be enter. Or you just after this address sheet, then you go to company code data. We need to be enter reconciliation account. For customer reconciliation account is 140000. Maybe vendor we creations 151000. For here the customer creation reconciliation account is 140000. Then we'll go to sales area data. Under this shipping, so sales here it's not no need to be enter anything here, or maybe we can directly go for here shipping conditions. Okay, Your shipping condition is a 01 is a standard, it is there, we can enter. So this is as soon as possible we can ship. So when we got the to customers, that is the shipping conditions. Next here just is select, I mean just check this one. Okay, tax we have to enter here. Billing documents under is the tax is there. You just enter tax, no tax exemption. Okay, partner function. See, whenever you creating customer, he has to play the roles all like sold to party, bill to party, payer, and ship to party. Sold to party, sometimes what is meant to sold to party means we will sell the materials he is buying. So sometimes he will sold to party, bill to party, because our one of our customer, so you will supply, you will confirm, okay, you deliver the materials to the Marathali, so you will send the invoice to me Carepuram. So that in that time the billing party will be come under as a Carepuram, delivery party will come in as a Marathali, here sold to party. The payer again who will make the payment, that person will come on. So whenever we creating customer, he can play all these four roles based on requirement at the time. So ship to party, so generally the sold to party, ship to party, it may be same person also. Sometimes the delivery will happen same thing, the same person will make the payment to the company. So that is, so sold to party, ship to party, then save. So this is one customer creations. Okay, next is sales order creations. Okay, see customer data 100 we created. Next we will go back to create to sales order VA01. Okay, whenever we creating sales order type is a standard is a OR. That means whenever we creating purchase order or purchase requisition, standard document type is OR. So here the SD people, the standard order type is a OR. Next to sales organization, which under sales organization under we are going to create sales order. So this is our sales organizations. Okay, so sales office, sales group also, it's not mandatory to enter here, but you can enter. These three are the important: organization, distribution channel, division, then enter. Okay, just continue, no problem. This. Okay, so here the sold to party, ship to party, both are same. So here sold to party, ship to party means who are, so who are our customer we created, we need to be enter here. Sold to party, let's example Tata 100. Then ship to party, so also same. Okay, so materials. So under materials, what we created here, so we need to be enter under trading goods Hava. Under this material type, what material you created, same materials we need to be enter. So hard disk 2 TB I created. Then let's say example, so 10 pieces roughly. Okay, go to item category TAS. Okay, and that is standard. So this is at the time of schedules lines category assigning time we created here TAS means standard, that is we enter here. Then plant here, so D1 P1 is my plant. Okay, enter. Okay, so when you enter, Just double click here, materials or sales or here distribution, description anywhere. Just okay. 1 second. Hello, Vijay.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Oh, 1 second.
Okay, okay, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Okay.
Hello. అవునవునవును. అక్కడ కాదు, ఈడ హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి బ్యాంక్ ఉంది కదా మదనపల్లి రోడ్లో. అవునవును, మీరు పైకి మదనపల్లికి వెళ్ళే యా ఊరు మీది? మదనపల్లికి వెళ్ళే రూట్లో ఈడ ఎంట్రన్స్ లోని హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి బ్యాంక్ వస్తుంది. ముందరే 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 అంటే అన్నా క్యాంటీన్ ముందరే ఆడ డ్యామ్ ఒకటి వస్తుంది. డ్యామ్ పక్కన రైట్ సైడ్ లోనే మీరు అటు నుంచి వచ్చేటప్పుడు రైట్ సైడ్ హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి బ్యాంక్. హెచ్డిఎఫ్సి బ్యాంక్ దాని పక్కన చిన్న సందు ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. ఆ సందులో వచ్చినారంటే ఆడ మీ సేవ ఉంటుంది బ్యాక్ సైడ్ స్ట్రీట్ లో. ఇప్పుడు వస్తున్నారా? అవునా, నేను చిన్న మీటింగ్ లో ఉన్నాను, ఒక 15-20 మినిట్స్ పడుతుంది. లేదు ఉన్నాయి, నేను చూడాలనుకో. సరేలే రాండి మీరు. హలో.
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay, so sorry to interrupt you. So the sales order we will create and we will stop, or maybe I will call you back at 15-20 minutes or half an hour. We will continue your creations daily. Are you free, right?
Yes, sir.
Just one. And just
Okay,
I got
okay.
one. Thanks.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sales order. So once you double click this one, you will go to schedules lines here. See, whatever we created schedules lines here, CS we created, we can able to see here. If just click these schedules lines, see here CX is here. Okay, when I save these applications like sales order, here purchase requisition it is there. See, you will get one PR number here. With this PR number we can create a purchase order. Yes. See, now I will create this. Okay, I will save this sales order. Okay, whenever you save this application document is incomplete, you will get, don't get confused, just save this. Okay, after you save this one, the sales order is created 154.56. Now if you want to see this PR number, we have to go to display for sales order, that is VA03. Okay, so now we will enter VA03 here. So this is the order number. See, just again materials or description, anywhere you just double click, go to schedules lines. See, this is the PR number. So 1001-7993. With this PR number, we can create sales order, purchase order. So what is our PR number? Here, I will enter here. Okay, PR number this. With this PR, we will create purchase order. Okay, no problem. We will create this PR PO also. So PO creation ME21N. Okay. Okay, so go to item overview here. I will not enter anything here. Directly I will enter PR column is this here. See, I will just enter the PR number here. Automatically materials, everything will come here. See, here X automatically it came at the time of schedules lines we created. I is a, see, in there we saw schedules lines category 5 from the SD PIMS as a third party is a 5, but MM side item category, yes, I didn't enter anything here, automatically came here because these materials we created under trading also Hava. Because of that, automatically item category it came here. Okay, so this one, see, Here we need to be enter the vendor, which vendor we are giving orders to. Let's any one vendor, our list of vendor, purchase organization D1. Okay, here quantities. I mean 10 pieces is the price we need to be enter. Why it is not coming price means because other I mean we don't have any info record or PR, we don't have anything PR. I mean price somewhere we didn't enter anywhere. So that is the reasons it is blank, it just enter 3000 rupees. Now see delivery here, sorry, delivery address. If I will, okay, currency INR. Okay, 3B00 3000. Okay, see delivery address, customer came here. So this vendor will directly supply materials to the customer places. So delivery address is generally whenever we creating our plant address will come right here.
Yes, sir.
So now we are giving order to the vendor to supply to my customer places, our place. So we will supply directly material to the customer places. So when I save, okay, okay, so PO is 34500018784. So I will enter here 450018784. Okay, and just give me one half an hour time. So I will follow back. We will
Okay,
finish
okay.
that. Sorry to interrupt.